Of course we did.
Made it.
On the outside, everything seemed just fine. But inside,
Thanks for coming, honey.
Maggie Crone needed a sign.
Hey, we gotta work.
It's about time.
There we go.
It took 46 years to come to this point.
46 years, and still navigating
It's okay.
what happened
It's okay.
on West 66th Street.
That's Eddie.
Eddie Crone was 9, second oldest of Maggie's 4 children.
That's Eddie and Debbie.
Eddie and Debbie,
I was 11.
Bobby,
I was 8.
and Billy.
I was
6.
6.
January 20th, 1972, just after supper, the Crone kids and their mom were walking 3 blocks to a book fair at their school when they reached West 66th.
I remember pushing the button and walking across the street and seeing the yellow line, and boom, Eddie was gone.
Maggie's Eddie was thrown more than 100 feet by the force of the car driven by another school parent who ran the light.
I remember the sound. The sound was bad.
Yeah.
The whole family rode in the ambulance to the hospital, where Eddie's mother forced her way past a nurse to get to her son.
And there he laid. And his body was so cold. So cold.
After the funeral, Eddie's brothers and sisters were sent for 10 days to an uncle's house in Wisconsin. While at their own home, relatives removed nearly every trace of Eddie: his bed, his clothes, his shoes.
It's everything.
Everything was gone.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything was gone, including him.
You never talked about it.
No. No.
She was coached by everybody else not to talk about it.
No grief counselors, no family therapy.
God, times have changed. Wow.
This is, don't talk about it. If you get upset or get lonely, just go do it by yourself so the kids don't see you. So the kids never saw me mourning for Eddie.
Maggie shredded the autopsy
Das ist his Poetkeit.
and kept her memories to herself.
It was never talked about. Even in school, students were told not to mention it to us when we came back to school.
To this day, Maggie struggles,
I never told him.
knowing someone else told her children their brother had died.
Why?
Maggie needed a sign. And 46 years after losing Eddie, she got one. The sign was Bob's idea. By adopting this section of 66th Street, he'd hoped to honor his brother. But it's become more.
It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. Yeah.
The opening the whole family needed to talk about Eddie.
Now we can.
So 2 days before their first trash pickup,
9, 10, 11, 12.
Maggie counted the steps with all 3 of her surviving children to Eddie's grave.
I'm sorry I never talked to you about it, you guys.
Mom, it's not your fault. You didn't know. You didn't know. It was a different time and day. I love you, Mom.
I love you guys more than you ever know.
Just one more hurdle. 2 blocks from Maggie's house
It's okay.
lies the intersection where Eddie took his last steps.
She has never crossed that street since January 20th, 1972.
It's healing for her.
We gotta go, Mama.
Probably all of us.
I did it!
Maggie got her sign.
I did it!
Finally, she's ready to pick up and move on.
He walked with us today.
Boyd Hooper, KARE 11 News,
Yeah,
Richfield.
he's back.